って俺についてこい。イエチゲだファンキだみんな必死で俺についてこい。カモンチゲだファンキだみんな黙って俺についてこい。イエチゲだファンキだみんな必死で俺についてこい。カモンチゲだファンキだみんな黙って俺についてこい。イエチゲだファンキだみんな必死で俺についてこい。カモン
こっちはレオパルドン。俺たちが使うのは2本のマイク。
ユウが使うのは2本のスティック。
全国のケンジさん、
全国の新沼さん。
ついでにそこの金は王様のお話を無視すると怒られるぞ。 Here we go。
スモールなボールをロールしてくろう。クリーン本じゃねえでケツのヘッドに持った Please go through it。 何が邪魔しても keep going。 向かい風気にせずグラッピル Anytime anywhere ブレない前。リアルに自覚するフレンメイ。ドラマの転がす英単語の塊マジ Are you ready to 転がしいとこ吐くこと一緒に行く先知らずうるさう中央無人の天地無用 Blowing in the mind のままくままシャレのわからんやつは Ignore I don't care 何がくっついても中心の魂はチェンジなし。
どけどけ塊の通りよけどけぶつかれこの通り5年前から子供さんペンペン草すら後にこの子さん道を開けな俺は絶対に意志を曲げない止められない止まらない熱き魂高校で目を覚まし乗ってくんだろ Do you wanna lie 胸高鳴り出す塊だロリンロリン with my homie 超いい調子もう最高にどうにもこうにもやめらんない行為ボーイもガールもハマっちまうといい塊 for life all right 気が済むまで転がしてちょうだい。
チゲだファンキだみんな黙って俺についてこい。イエチゲだファンキだみんな必死で俺についてこい。カモンチゲだファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンフ
危機感を感じ立ち上がる心の壁を取り払い、自由なマインドとあふれるソウル、スピリットを心に宿した力を当てて頑張れる。みんなで一つのことを成し遂げるためにお互いを褒めたたえ、
つかヤバいつか超マジ超超間違いない。
この曲ここまで4分少々時間尽きるまで存分ゴーゴー。
塊もちろん
精力同様
ワンツースリーフォーガンガン
ツンツン
グイグイ膨張チェッチェッチェッチェケだ。
Everybody move your body, got that body, it's a body. Everybody move your body, got that body, it's a body.
Everybody got that body, it's a body. Everybody move your body, got that body, it's a body.
Everybody move your body, got that body, it's a body. Up in the body,
チェケだファンケだみんな黙って俺らについてこい。チェケだファンケだみんな必死で俺らについてこい。チェケだファンケだみんな黙って俺らについてこい。チェケだファンケだみんな必死で後についてこい。チェケだファンケだみんな黙って俺についてこい。チェケだフ ファンキーだみんな必死で俺についてこいカモンチゲだファンキーだみんな黙って俺についてこいチゲだファンキーだみんな必死で俺についてこいカモン
The best part of that song is when everything like builds up a bunch and then it just goes, yeah. It's the best part. Yeah. Do not disturb. I'm kind of wondering, like I was looking at this and just like, you know, that's a sign you would have outside of the room or like hanging up. Like if you have that up and somebody walks in and sees that, you're very evidently not gaming yet. You're on the menu. You haven't even begun. So it's a little bit of a lie. I don't know how I feel about that. Kind of breaking my heart here. But, you know, sometimes we come to these realizations we don't always want. Sometimes people disturb you while gaming, like, you know, mid-game. I still have Huey moment up. The way I think I'm gonna do this is okay, I'll bring it back. What I might do is like after I finish this, I'll either end the stream and then just bring it right back to set it into 2, or I might just highlight it myself and do that. I'll probably do that. That'd be easier. Less obtrusive. So you got the middle Kanoko. I think probably only have like an hour or so left of the game. Maybe a bit more. So yeah, Kanoko should be, because I'm playing as, because the last one we did was, whatever it is, campfire. Matches. This constant stress has made my heart heavy. Wish I was building a castle out of matches. Such a thing would really brighten up the shed where I live right now. That's a nice offer. Doubt your tiny hands could lift even a single match. Why don't you go roll instead? No, Lord. Oh my god. I've never noticed that, actually. Fucking Z fighting. Shit, oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen that do that in any of the games. It must just be something up with the filter. A little distracting. Also, the sound of the game isn't bleeding through the microphone, is it? Obviously, this isn't really the loudest part of the game, but you know. No? Okay. That's good. Because now that people aren't asleep in the room across the hall, you know, the middle of the day, I'm fine with keeping the volume on the TV somewhat, you know, a bit more audible. Because last night, by the end of the stream, like, I couldn't really hear some of the quieter music. Oh yeah, the stage is parked in an odd place. Underneath the sewer grate thing. If I could dash there, that would be nice. Oh well. I'm not sure why dashing sometimes just does that, or just kind of leaves you there for, like, sitting for an extended period. It's a little annoying sometimes, though. I think I said it last night, but this is just the, you know, the like, last town size level in the first game. Which is a nice one, I like this one. It's usually one of the ones where in that game where I can just kind of finish it super quick and just have shitloads of time at the end. Just do nothing. And this is also the level where you don't get the dialogue here, I don't think. Can't imagine you would. But I don't remember if I've actually tried this. Because if you ever plan this level in a reroll or the original PS2 version, go up that car and roll up all the underwear on that spinning thing. And the king just goes like, "There he is! It's the underwear thief!" And he's just accusing you of stealing a bunch of panties. As he should. It's funny too because there's like cops standing right there too. It's like, was there a cat in there? It's like, right, lucky cats. It's a foot, because it's a shoe store. It's the girl photocopying a melon from that Twitter post. Made the rounds like a couple months ago. It's funny now, like, looking through the, like, when I play through these, the prince doesn't seem to have underwear, he needs it. But, it's interesting just kind of seeing, like, after playing these games a million times over, like, you know, I'll notice the little, like, funny set dressing sort of stuff like that. But then, like, just suddenly you'll see, like, a Twitter post of somebody being like, "I am living for this girl photocopying a melon or this cat wearing a snorkel." I'm like, oh yeah, that was a good bit. I'm glad people are also seeing it. Well, I guess that kind of goes for really anything that's any you know, thing that you might like that's more than a little niche. If it just kind of like somebody who also likes just manages to get a pretty big post. Hey, look at that. There's a cat having some dinner. I think that arcade machine over there makes Pac-Man noises. There's one that makes Pac-Man sounds, and one that makes a Galaga sounds, I think. It's like puzzle arcade game, the action arcade game or something. Oh, this is a good set piece too. All the fucking mannequin piss statues lining up to go use the porta potty. Smitty in my dungeon. I'm not in it. There's just still daylight. So I was like, you know what? I won't even turn the light on, because there's still some tragic that it's not called mannequin piss in this. Yeah, it just said like boy statue. I don't remember what it's called in the original, but I don't think it was called boy statue. Could be wrong. Also, we just got canned. I think that one was the Galaga one. Ooh, my whole body is creaking. Dragon. I like that. That object's just called dragon. It isn't like dragon sign or dragon decoration, just dragon. Even though there's actual dragons in the game. Ooh, my whole ass shitting. Poop ass. Oh, present. Also, I missed the broken heart. That's the thing with some of the broken heart locations in this game is they just, I don't know, sometimes they just put them in areas where it's like, why would you use it here? And then they disappear before you would get to a size where it would even, like, help you at all. I don't know. It does have a much wider range than the full heart to make up for that. You know, for the fact that, you know, you can't walk around with it. Damn, impressive. Keep it up. It's not impressive, it's a medical disorder. Although, maybe you still do think it's impressive. There's a mystery creature. Yeah, this version they actually like give you a time limit that makes it so that you don't have, if you are good at this level, you don't have to just sit here for a billion years waiting for it to end. Oh, here's another present. Glad it didn't despawn. Glad I also still can't get that umbrella in this version of the stage. Hey, umbrella. Balloon. Give me that scattered clouds. Joints overburdened. The vibes were crazy. The Baby universe. Oh, that'd be a great mashup. If somebody could actually find a DaBaby song to mash up with that. You guys know how... God, this thing is so ugly. You guys know how they fucking... just in like a recent, what is it? In a recent, like, Windows 10 update, they made it so that, fucking, you always have the, like, little weather thing down at the bottom of your screen. Because, like, it says rain coming. It says 81 degrees Fahrenheit, rain coming. And rather than having, like, a cloud with rain, it just has, like, a blue circle with an eye in it with a little exclamation point, and it's like, you couldn't even get it right. You can't even just display the right thing. But actually, though, I do have a conspiracy theory with that thing, because I swear to Christ, every single time I look at that thing at night, and I just, like, glance over at it and notice it, without fail, it says 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Every night. Whenever I, like, think to look at it, it says 69 degrees. There's a conspiracy going on. Who plays Can with the, whatever the fuck it is, with his mask and hat? And they made his mask not nearly as cool in this game. Because in We Love, I don't remember how it looked and beautiful, actually. But in We Love, I'm pretty sure it had a gradient. This is just like a box. Doesn't even really look right. It's supposed to be like a lighthouse. Here's a simple one. This is the baby level. This is the baby level, where you're limited to 50 objects. I'm not gonna try to do it well, but because we remembered, called a funny rule. Quite humorous. So this one's super easy to get the present on in this version, because rather than needing to roll up the stuff that's over here, you can just do this. You can just jump up and grab it. So you don't have to like mess around trying to like get shit with the bear. You can just kind of like try to jump at it. Still a bit complicated. You might want to, grab the rubber man. That's about it. But yeah, if you don't know the points of this level, it's supposed to be like a roll up the largest possible things within your like size range, basically. And you can only do, because you can only get 50 things. So it's like you gotta get the biggest possible you can with so few objects. So it's like try to stay away from things that are smaller than you, or like a lot smaller. Try to go for things that are a bit more round or boxy. Because actually, if you didn't know, here's a fun fact. Could even help you the next time you play the game. Is in Katamari, you might notice that objects that are a bit more like full, like say a watermelon, something that's like an orb, will give you a lot more size than say, I don't know, a piece of fence or like a pencil, comparatively. So say that you had like a pencil and the ball that were about the same height and everything, you'd get a lot more size from the ball because, it has more surface area to it, as opposed to the pencil, because the pencil is just straight up very thin. So, like, if you are trying to find stuff that's, like, gonna help you pass levels that you're having trouble with, or getting a good size on stuff, try to focus on, like, things that are a bit more, have, like, that you'd assume would have, like, a higher volume, I guess. It's kind of neat. Adds for, like, a little bit more strategy once you, like, figure it out. Sometimes it like, doesn't really matter, but, it's a nice thing to keep in mind. So, Yo Mama would probably give the, yes, exactly. Focus on the big gay balls. Right. Both of you are right. Big jungle. You guys know that video, right? Or there's it's that dude, he runs like a clay crafting channel, and he says like he's got, I don't know where he's from, but he's got an accent, and he goes like Big Chungus, because he was making a Big Chungus clay figure. He goes Big Chungus, Big Chungus, Big Chungus. And I'm just like imagining him saying like jungle, big jungle. Found out today that if you fail the underwater stage of We Love the King, will still have his glove manner speech. That's pretty funny. Ooh, this song is really good. If you've never listened to the soundtrack of this game, and you want to, I mean, like, you should. But, like, listen to this song specifically if you listen to any. It's Galactic Soul by Buffalo Daughter. They're a pretty good band. I need to listen to more of them. Big Yoshi, Big Changoose. Oh yeah, and this is the Big Bang from We Love. Big Zangoose. I always forget about Zangoose. You fool. Big Bang, like big sex. Yeah. And surprisingly, it's actually also, even though the name of it gives you no hints as to what it's a remix of, it's actually a remix of a Katamari Dancing. The theme for Beautiful. The theme song for it. I think this game is bad. It ain't the best, that's for sure. It's all rehashed stuff, but at least it's rehashed good stuff. That's all I'll give it. Oh, weird, you can't comment on Touch, but you can comment on Sonic. I see. It's a greatest hits game, but where's Grandma level? Why specifically the Grandma level? Like, touch my penis? Good one. I like that one. It was a good joke. Oh yeah, and for anybody who might not have been here yesterday, I don't know if anybody that here wasn't, or that's here wasn't. Touch My Katamari is going to be the finale of the month. It'll be the last game. It'll just be July 31st. Really fucking like the Grandma level? Why specifically? Like, I'm not saying it's bad or nothing, I'm just like, why specifically that and not like Bird and Elephant? Because I mean, like, as nice as all of the, as nice as all of the, whatever it is, the largest possible levels are in that game, you know, they're all basically just kind of like progressing gradually towards this one. Everyone finally had the king has a weird tumor. I haven't been getting any of the cousins, I just realized that. I don't even know who it is here. I assume Lucha's probably up there. Actually, no, Lucha wouldn't be up there. I don't know. I'll get someone when I see him. I just haven't even been thinking. Okay, it's about everyone finding the kingdom. Nickel, Ryu, Natsu, and Norn. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure that by just like kind of spacing out there, I missed Nickel and Ryu. Yeah, I remember where Norn is. He's where Druby was in the original level, and Natsuo is in his usual spot on top of Loch Ness Monster. And I'm pretty sure Nickel was just standing in front of the TVs like Shikao used to be. But Shikao was in Dynaville in this one. Play as Norn after I get him. Yeah, Ryu was where Lucha was, that's what I was assuming. By the time I actually went over and bothered to check, he was already de-rendered. Which is a weird inconsistency in this game, is that sometimes, I think I've mentioned this before, but there are some times where like Cousins and Presents just do not de-render for the majority of the level. It's a little weird. And one of the biggest ones for that is on Make the Moon in this game, where you can get as big as you fucking want and never pick up Kyun sitting under the tree in like the first starting area. And as soon as you roll up that island that the starting area is on, you get Kyun. Like, she would be absolutely microscopic wherever you would see her. But, you can still get her. I like the grandma level just because I like starting off really small and getting really big. Grandma level does that well. I guess so, it's just like grandma level doesn't really go much farther than the first town. Which is why I'd say that like this one kind of does that even better in a way. Like, sure, you don't start out like in the apartment or anything, that would have been really nice, but you know, they just kind of wanted to do it in the interest of time and like all the extra content they have out in the big countries area, or islands areas, like getting the king and queen and stuff. So otherwise that level will probably have like another few minutes added onto it. Yeah, no. Buffalo Daughter is pretty damn good. Something Shikao and Nickel actually swap spots in this game. Do they? I don't think they do, because Shikao is in Make the Sun in this game, and he was in the exact same spot in Make the Sun and Beautiful. So I don't think Shikao... Oh, in this level, okay. That's what you mean. Obama. Soda. Still mad that he does that clip of Joe Biden isn't just him yelling the word soda. It's just a clip from him saying Minnesota. Oh, there's Norn, being a weird pudding cup guy, sitting in the middle of an oasis. some pudding. No, wait, it's Norn. His arms and legs are seriously weird. Why can't I pick this up? Okay. I forgot to tell you something important. I'm the Robo King. Good dialogue. Need to flood the White House with Coca-Cola so he will yell soda for a week. He walks into a room and sees soda in it, and he just instinctively yells, "Soda!" Doubled the goal from this level from the original. Yeah. I guess they just were like, alright, well, there's going to be things that surpass this a lot in scale, so might as well. And the funny thing is you can reach that even without leaving this main area here. I just did. King? Oh, it's the prince. The king isn't walking around here, I don't think, because, you know, this doesn't take place in his memories or anything, so it wouldn't really make sense for him to be walking around. Still can't get those big clouds. You just walk around, same danger. Yeah, you just need to wake first. It does suck that, rolling him up, like either the beautiful outfit or, the We Love outfit in this one, that it doesn't give you like a separate, collection entry for each one. It'd be nice to have it for each different outfit, you know. But they all just count as the king. Hi, Snazzy. How are you doing? Okay, can you guys hear the game audio through the microphone at all? Let me know if you can. Or like anything you think might be the game audio bleeding through the mic. You can? Okay. Try to turn it down a bit. I don't really have any good way as of right now to eliminate the sort of crackling effect that the audio sometimes does. if I have it if I have OBS outputting my capture to a desktop audio. Cause I don't know why it does that, because it doesn't do that on any other software that can output desktop audio from the capture, but it's just less of a hassle to be able to do it straight from OBS, but if it's gonna do that, I'm not gonna bother. That's a 120. This game's kind of easy to get 120s in, like just the size levels. It's the grapes.
In breaking news, the star plunging towards Earth has changed its trajectory. Experts are looking into the cause.
All right, dinner's almost ready, children. Okay, Mom.
Oh, I can feel it. The rhythmic breathing of the cosmos. It's slowly falling asleep.
Comes back together. I also like how them throwing Big Bro Jumbo Man into the grape asteroid turned it into a giant spiky thing for some reason. Also, I'm not gonna save Norn for the final level. I'm just gonna play it. I'm playing his cousins as I get them. So I don't know who the last one's gonna be. But Norn is this one. Give him a horse. Yeah, I don't either. I think it's just supposed to be like, I don't know. I feel like it's supposed to just be like going along with the magician hat, like maybe his magic act sucked and somebody like threw some fruit at him. I don't know. That's all I can think. That's all I've assumed it was, is just kind of like throwing tomatoes at people. But instead of that, it's a mandarin orange peel or something. So I I saw the cutscenes. Yeah, I kind of forgot that it just had that entire scene as like just acting as like a callback to the first game. And how they reused the newscast. Like, they didn't even bother making like new assets. Like, you can tell that like they're just kind of shoddily upscaled versions of the PS2 cutscenes rather than actual remasters of it. And then they just wholesale fucking reuse it because you can see the newscast is showing like all the stars disappearing rather than like a comet changing trajectory like he's talking about. Kind of funny. I also like that the Jumbo Men are also sort of just a like a Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy sort of thing, where it's like they have their own show, but it's also like Go Jumbo Men, but it's also like they're actual superheroes that exist. Yeah, and this one, they replaced La 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 with Sherman. Made ahead of time and Frozen. I've always really liked the Japanese trope of snowmen with buckets on their head. I like that. You just have it having a bucket rather than like a top hat, like Frosty the Snowman and stuff. Actually didn't bother changing the pictures on the back of the box to display English text. And like on the back of the game case. Let me check those out. Oh yeah, you're right. I never looked that close. It's kind of funny. Yeah, bucket is a poor man's top hat, exactly. So I like how if the game didn't have this filter on it, you'd be able to see it better. But even though like since it's black and white, when you pick up the snow, you'd actually be able to see like a slight blue tint to everything. Like if you look at all of these snow blocks, they got a little bit of blue in them. But you can't tell that because the filter's all scratchy and noisy. Just makes it look pure white. I want this eel. Also something that is pretty noticeable about this, pretty noticeable change from this level to this game from We Love is that when you pick up shapes, they don't stick out of the Katamari. Like, you know, with the flat end sticking out, they just kind of stick like a normal object. Like, they do with these because they're already, like, the flat face of them is already pointing towards you as you roll them up. But, like, stuff like that, the big cone, big blue cones and stuff, have that. Imagine if a new Katamari game came out during Katamari month, I'd probably shit my pants live on camera, to be honest. And Katamari games summoning ritual as the Million Roses stream. Yeah, once we actually do the Million Roses like fundraiser thing, we'll have like a big, like I'll like pan out my camera, and you'll see that I just have like some sort of like creepy summoning circle, try and like will a new game into existence. We've got a bunch of like candles set up. Speaking of new Katamari stuff, that new merch drop that Fangamer did seems pretty nice. I'm probably gonna grab the water bottle and the new t-shirt, because I've been needing a new water. I've been wanting to get a water bottle recently, because I'm like, man, I could really use like a refillable thing for work rather than having to rely on like waitresses to go and grab me like a glass of water. Like, it'd be nice if I could just like say, hey, fill this up with some water for me, or whatever, or get it myself. I debated getting like any of the new pins, or I might get the Prince acrylic charm, you know, hang it on my backpack for if I go anywhere with it. Because I do have a couple other like charms, pins and shit on it. Let's just sit here and get all this stuff. Yeah, for the most part, all of the Fangamer stuff was pretty neat. That was the first rest. And Norn does his really weird because he's on skates. He's on skis and also just built weird. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, speaking of Fangamer stuff, their Homestar Runner things are also really, really cool. They've been doing some good stuff with Homestar. I have the Strong Bad talking doll. Can't get the new merch because I'm saving it for a Steam Deck. Fair. I put my deposit in for a Steam Deck, still not sure if I'm actually going to get it, because the one that I would want is like the same price as my PS5, and I'm like, but hey. The deposit was only $5 to reserve a slot, so why not? I'll decide when it gets there, because it's not even going to be in, like, there's not even going to be units for like pre-order available until fucking like the middle of next year, so we got time. I think that's everybody here. I'm doing this because I did the same thing in the We Love stream, where you can get the mammoth and the king's nose thing if you get like everything in the level beforehand. So yeah, this isn't big enough for the mammoth. I still need to like grab some of these snowbanks and junk. coming sometime during the winter. Is the ship... Wait. What do you mean? Like, the next, like, winter 2022? Or is, like, the estimated pre-order or shipping time frame on the site say something different in, like, Canada or something? I don't want to get that yet. I do want it. It's for these like bigger snowbanks be available to grab and try to get the King's Nose. The latest is about February 2022. Roll up the big red jewel. If it was here, I would. I got the big orange nose. It's close, right? The big blue mammoth. I want new snow. Give me the new snow. Show me the new snow. Hello. Yo, new snow just dropped. Dude, they just added that. Speaking of they just added that, Snazzy, did you see the new Fortnite news? Pretty cool. Yeah, wouldn't want that old But the news I was talking about is there's a live event in 10 days. It's like a new thing in the middle of the map sitting there. Something's probably gonna get blown up. It's gonna be cool. There's a 100. Yeah, they also just today added a new gun. It's like a plasma ball thing, and if you shoot it, it can break through like if you set up just a bunch of walls of literally any material, just like one, another one, and another one, and another one, it can break through like 12 of them. So it's just completely unstoppable by anything other than unbreakable objects. And it just fucking shreds stuff. Like, it just passes through stuff like it isn't there. So you could just shoot that at like somebody's like stupid tower. Just knocks the whole fucking thing down instantly. It's great. Sorry to anybody else for cringe Fortnite game talk, but we do enjoy that game. It's fun, I swear. There's the Hoshinos. I fucking love that one. The newscast is, yeah, it's just like, it just looks like a fucking apocalypse is going on. The queen just looks like mildly displeased, and then just walks up and goes and rolls a snowman. Alright, why did I go there? Oh yeah. So this game has, I think it must be like on the final level, I'm sure. But this game has tornado outbreak. This game has the secret present from fucking Beautiful as just a normal present. Like there isn't a secret present in this game. I can confirm that from having done all of the collection in this game. But by doing all of the collection or paying a couple dollars for DLC in Beautiful, you can get the fancy outfit, which on a lot of cousins, mostly like cousins that are sort of the prince's body type, it's just exactly what it sounds like. It's just sort of like a fancy regal outfit with like a cape. But on a bunch of different cousins like Sherman with like kind of irregular body types, it's just like a neat little, I don't know, themed outfit. Yeah, Lamore has like a beating heart. Nickel has like a bunch of weird devices coming out of his chest. Sherman is one of my favorites because he just has like somebody's tricycle and like a shovel or something sticking out of his chest. It's pretty funny. And like his mask and the hat are also really good. I'm gonna use the yeah, I think this is a good look for him. But yeah, there's a bunch of cousins that just have like really funny ones. Like Beyond is really funny because it just makes his entire body a banana. I'm as sad as a big lonely moon. And the king returns his curtains for me. He'll leave me out on the sidewalk with the rest of the recyclable electronics. All I can do now is gaze at the moo. Bad command or file name. Moon not found. All of our metaphors depend on the moon. Man in the moon, to the moon, Alice. Maybe you should go roll up a new one. I sneed to complete the beautiful collection. Sneed. We still don't have a moon. You can see through that big octopus over there. You can see through its head, it's transparent. You can see the ocean horizon. Because it's so far in the background that you can see through it. Ain't that crazy? Let's get pineapple peach, pineapple peach, pineapple peach, pineapple peach, pineapple peach. Telephone. Transparent octopus alert. Bunny Ears also became a regular present as well after We Love Your A. Yeah. I don't think any other games have a secret present other than We Love You Beautiful, actually. Because I don't remember me and My giving me any sort of present after completing the collection. It does have a reward for completing the collection, but it isn't present. I believe it was made common and beautiful. Yeah, it was. I have Jeff Bezos written on my hand, and I was unfairly persecuted for my ink. That just makes me think of I don't know if you guys are familiar with Death Bulge. He has like comics and stuff. They're pretty good. And he had one where it's like a guy, he's like saying he's gonna go get a tattoo, and somebody says, "You'll never be hired with tattoos." He's like, "You'll never be able to get a job." He's like, "Oh yeah, watch this." And he goes in for a job interview, and all of his tattoos say like positive workplace out attitude, like ready and willing to be productive and shit like that, just like tattooed on his ass and stuff. And then like the guy hiring him just has "You're hired" printed somewhere on him. I just imagine like you walking into a job interview, and it's just like, who are your biggest inspirations? Who inspires you to success? And you just like think for a second, you're like, oh yeah, And you just have like Jeff Bezos written on your palm. And they're like, oh, incredible. You have the job. Well, yeah. Who inspires you to success every day? I like Jeff Bezos. Incredible. So yeah, Kyun is right here. But we're gonna wait on her. But I got a question though. Any Kyuners in chat? Any Kyuners? We got any Kyuners tonight? I know Marnie isn't here. Marnie is a definite Kyuner. Whoa. 4 buskers on an elephant? No thank you. Jeff Hens sent on Discord. Jeff Bezos. Fantastic. It's a clock. It's fucked up. Whoa. After this level, I want to find that Death Bulge comic with the tattoos. I was talking to him like, talking as like, I'm gonna read the name of this guy I'm obsessed with that no one knows about. Dude, everyone knows about Jeff Bezos. Yeah, nobody knows who that is. Come on. That rock went fucking somewhere. Goddamn. It's all the way over there? Oh, wait, no. She's like, no one knows you're obsessed with him. I said, dude, everyone who's ever interacted with me knows I love Jeff Bezos. It's true. Whoops. I love how shit just goes flying like that. Like, why would a rock that size do that? It just doesn't make sense. They probably were on drugs when they made it do that, to be honest. They were probably on weed. Or something to that effect. They probably smoked a couple beers. Whoops. A large boulder the size of a small boulder. Yeah. Oh yeah, forgot Ban Ban is also in this level. Which I think is like one of the only levels where you can just get both cousins. Like one of the only levels of this style where you can just get both cousins from the first area. Oh yeah, I forgot about all the quotes. I think there's like 11 quotes now. 12 maybe? I don't remember. He's made roll up boss hog. I'll try to find them. You should be able to play as Boss Hog if you find them. I don't get about this is like, what's the difference between King and Robo King levels besides black and white? There isn't. There really isn't. Like, the King levels are mostly, like, more gimmicky stages. Like, stages with goals that aren't just get bigger. It's stuff like, oh, light the campfire. Fucking get the fireflies. Stuff like that. But not always. Like, sometimes there's a little bit of variation in that rule. But, that's generally what the difference is. Other than that, there's no difference. They're the same exact thing, it's just the King's levels are supposed to be in his memory, which is why the whole black and white thing happens. But in reality, if they wanted to actually make it matter, you know, they'd make it so that the King's levels are all like classic repeats, whatever, like best of the series sort of stuff, and, you know, they'd make, oh, it's a present Crazy Town. They'd make Robo King's levels, like, new. But, they didn't bother to do that. Also, I don't know if you saw, but we're still leaving Kyun over there. She'll wait. Don't you worry. Also, I'm pretty sure that in this game, Kyun is referred to as she, whereas in Beautiful, one of the lines refers to Kyun as he. So that leads a lot of people to view Kyun as trans, which is neat. Other way around? Really? Because I always see people view Kyun as a trans woman. Maybe I am. Well, that's fine. We'll find out eventually. Oh yeah, present from the Jumbo Man. Doesn't despawn that easy. It's called She in Touch. Kyun isn't in touch though. Or do you mean tap? Oh, tap. Okay, yeah, yeah. Like, as soon as I read that, I was like, I think that was tap. Yeah, I know, Marnie would always draw Kyun as, with trans flag and stuff, which is nice. I think it's cool. Or at my Katamari, yeah. Yeah, no, it was probably just a mistake, but it's a nice thing for, you know, just kind of like see and be like, oh, well, that's what I think. Because, you know, it's just a headcanon sort of deal. So it's like, whether it's canon or not really doesn't matter, because, I mean, like, I don't think anything in these games matters to any sort of canon, personally. But, you know, it's all preference. Goodness. Guess you can go just about anywhere now. And where I'm gonna go is I'm gonna go get Kyun, because she's still waiting over here. Hi, Kyun. That dewdrop you just found, that's cute. Ahead, subpoint. Head cannon ship. What are you, a pirate? Plus two. Yeah, Davy Jones. I wish I had the same accent as Davy Jones, so you like wouldn't be able to really understand half the things I said, and it would also be kind of funny to listen to me talk. Stolen from a tweet in my bookmarks. Practice it then. Do pirate streams. I'll do Davy Jones streams. I'll become a Davy Jones VTuber. Not on roller coaster with losers. Are you on a roller coaster right now? If someone has made images, ships, head cannons, ship sinking in relation to actual pirate ships. Yeah, people shipping ships together. Head cannons that are just like cannons with a head on them. People shit. Yeah, they do. It kind of reminds me of something my friend would always say whenever he wanted to just fuck with people in like a really awkward situation. Like everybody got quiet. Like if somebody had like done something, like fucked something up or something, I don't know, in just a weird situation, you'd just pop in and just be like, sometimes I throw up, in like a weird voice, make everyone real uncomfortable, be funny. Just noticed the shading on Sherman's bucket hat looks very different compared to everything else. Yeah, it does. It's got like a weird gradient on the shadow. Don't know why. Because like the shine on it doesn't seem to be a gradient. Maybe it is, and it's just a little bit harder to see because it's brighter. It's kind of weird that it isn't just like, you know, a flat, straight line. That was the Titanic, apparently. It's Pigeon Town. Step, step, step. Step, step, step. Like Poop Town. What? That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Oh yeah. Okay, Mr. Sunshine. Ever notice that Katamari on the wings is just on the swing, but backwards because it's wings instead of swing? That's pretty funny, right? Bathrooms are so fucking stinky, they make me want to shit without pissing. Oh yeah? M-O-O-N. That spells Robo King. I'm as lonely as the moon in the sky. I want to hear Robo King quotes said in Strong Sad's voice. I'm as lonely as the moon in the sky. I can't do a Strong Sad voice for the fucking life of me. That was way too high pitched. Funny how it's the main thing, yet doesn't play and Wake Up the King. Yeah. Fucking hate peanut butter so much. Are you eating it? Oh, it's the bunny. There's something creepy here. Oh, the present. Oh boy, it's the newsreel. I feel like the newsreel is probably one of the lowest rated presents in the entire series. I'm gonna put that out there. I think the newsreel is funny, but like, I don't know. There's Ban Ban, he's a donut. There's Kyun. She's something. Oh yeah, that one just gives you the space mushroom instead of a comet. Why is my terrifying future alarm sounding? Yeah, talking about bunny ears at the start of the level, and that was the present in there. Also, the loading screen is now the spiky comet. Boinks the king in the head. Absolutely bonks the man. Ban Ban hit the Nene. When are they gonna add the Nene cousin? That's my question. Oh yeah, Kyun shares this with Moo, where all of her presents are black and white. Yeah, the giraffe just comes out of the front. It's just funny. I put the giraffe on, cause no, I'll put the mushrooms on. Scarlet's cool. Cringe ass Nene cousin. Hot stuff. Oh yeah, it's still not even. It's like just about the end of the game, but we're still just doing like random levels, like roll up hot things. So yeah, this is just, you know, the hot stuff level. Get to 10,000 Celsius. Just like in Beautiful. Except this time you can jump. Which is useful. We do gotta get the cousins here though, because I believe it's Miso still, this level. And we all love Miso here. Miso, you know what I mean? Don't pick that up, by the by. I did not see it when I turned around. Yeah, next stage is the meme dialogue. Also, here's the ending minigame. You get a trophy for surviving until like 5,000 points or 50,000 points, I think. I managed to get it. It was hard. Because you have to dodge these, like, lava rocks. split apart and they're kind of weird to predict sometimes. Sometimes it's like really difficult to actually get away from them. But that's usually the easiest level to actually get that mini game on, so. But yeah. Snazzy can also attest to how fucking that trophy is. Oops. Oh. Also, I like how everything that just isn't specifically cold counts towards the heat. So, like, I could just roll up a plate. And it's like, yeah, sure. That'll generate some heat, right? Just like, ceramic plate? Okay. Like, as long as it isn't expressly cold, you're good. Is the present still over there? Yeah, it is. A little rough going over there, but you know. I want some presents. Present fans here. Let me read my last message. When do you think that they'll update TMK to add Fortnite emotes? Not soon enough. Just Prince hop to it? Yeah. That would have been the smart thing to do. Average present fan versus average gift enjoyer. Can't get to 10,000 just yet. Still got 2 more. Still got another present and the cousin. Ooh, don't go in the water. I was gonna say something. I don't remember what. Got a lot though. What if Namco just started doing huge updates for TMK? On the world's most alive system, the PlayStation Vita. Funny thing is, people will still argue that the Vita is like one of the greatest systems ever. It's like pretty good, but it's not that great. I really don't get why people are so obsessed with Vita. Prince off definitely makes some cousins pretty easier to get in this game. With Namco stuff. Yes. Pull a snazzy and go into the water. No. I remembered the present on the table. Cool equals good. Too much cool freezes you up. Because they're the biggest TMK fans ever, obviously. True, true. What, the ad with the guy playing, like, pool? And he's, like, slowly transforming into the prince? $100. Oh, lollipop. Talking about the system itself. I see. I don't remember any, like, actual just Vita commercials other than that one. The cap for my drink fell. One of the best PlayStation ads is the one for PSP, where it was the 2 squirrels, and he's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "You want to go get some nuts or something?" And I don't know. He's like, I can't. I'm playing Nut. And it's like, man, I want to have a PSP out. And like, somebody comes up to me and goes like, hey, you want to do something? I'm like, I can't. I'm playing Nut. I think that, like, as was a woman with breasts in her front and back. Oh, that one. I remember that. Yeah, no, I think the scroll thing for PSP was supposed to be like, what was it? Oh yeah, it was like, there's this thing, and it's like, it's as fun as like gathering nuts. Or it's like, what if you had a thing that was just as good as nuts? Something, I don't. It was weird. PlayStation ads in the 2000s were real weird. Oro Koro Katamari in search of Kokoro. Kero Kero Bonito. Yeah, it's like, it's like a nut you can play with. I can't. I'm playing Nut. I should make like a stream alert that's like, I can't. I'm playing Nut. That'd be funny, I think. His cock is huge. I guess so, yeah. Miso. Miso, so. That's what she says. She goes, miso. I don't have the little buddy yet, which is a crime. So I'll use the ghost. Because Miso's little buddy is great. Because it's just a little Miso hanging out in the suit. He gets a hot tub. Wake up the king. Okay. We fear we're having a mid-game crisis. We think we remember it all. Do we really? Have we forgotten what matters the most? Us? Do we possess perfect recall of our greatness? 1 fabulous, 2 almighty, 3 eternal, 4 omniscient. See? Doubt right there. This is intolerable. Okay, 5. We have fandom. 6. We are beautiful. We remember we're loved. And fab. Enough said. No. Must recall every meme, every daydream. He said it. There is a way back to our inner us. Yes. No. Time to dally. Let's barrel down memory lane. I can't believe he said the M word. Said this the other day. Slip is the most fallen from grace cousin in the series. He went from tutorial cousin to mid-game cousin to final stage cousin twice. Damn, you're right. That's fucked up. Oh yeah, this is one of the only levels that just by default has a alternate what is it? Alternate shader. It was a comic book shader, which is pretty cool. It just basically kind of makes everything a little like posterized, I guess, and has a little cell shaded outline around it. Doesn't have the weird texture around it. Makes the colors a little odd, but you know, they'll pop. I think the color is the way that it is. Yeah, filters. And like the visual filters. And it all looks a little bit yellowed, but I think that's supposed to, you know, kind of mirror it being, like, make it look like it's on paper. You know, like a comic. Speaking of comics, today, for whatever reason, after playing Sea of Thieves for hours and ending up playing it until like 6 a.m. in the fucking morning with Seth, Joel, and Mister all the other day, I had, for some reason, was overcome with the decision to buy the box set of Scott Pilgrim comics, because I've never read them. I've always wanted to. So I have those now over on my side table by my bed. So I guess I'm going to read those at some point. So I just got Lucha. Well, I know, I said this is one of the 2 levels that has, by default, a different filter. That's what I said. That's pretty sure that's what I said. Scott Pilgrim ruined an entire Smitty, exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna be ruined because I'm gonna want to act just like Kim Pine and Ramona Flowers. It's gonna be fucked up. This is normal heart, right? Yeah, it is. Let's go. Let's go and break the game real quick. God, this is so fucking overpowered. High 20 meters. New Pokemon Pocket comic is coming out in December. I've never read any of the Pokemon, like, comics or manga or anything like that. They look neat. Cha-cha-cha. Orange. Mambo. I kind of hope that Cousin's still over here, but he might have gotten too big for it. Because it's Kenta. I like Kenta. Yeah, I think I got a little too big there. Oh well. At least, I think Moo should be over here. Walking Dead's final season starts in a month. Oh yeah. I actually knew about that because apparently they might be doing another Fortnite crossover. Because they had one 2 seasons ago where they added Daryl and Michonne. I think that's how you pronounce her name. But they might have more of them, and they might actually have like a full set, because as it was in the original, like in the crossover they already did, all they really had was just the skins, back blings, and pickaxes. And in this new one, they seem to have like a glider and shit, which I don't know what the fuck a Walking Dead glider would be, but I guess we'll find out. They also had a survey of like intellectual properties that they sent out to random people who play Fortnite to, like, I don't know, gauge interest on different topics and stuff, and a couple of the things on it were really funny. Like fucking Breaking Bad and like Naruto. Ratchet and Clank was on it, which I saw and I was like, tell me more. The Gliding Dead. Quite good. Though everyone's been miffed at Fizz on Twitter for the announcement. They started memeing about a guy who was whining about it. Jesse, I need a chug gun. Yes. If they were to do like a Breaking Bad crossover, I have absolutely no fucking clue who they'd put in. Like, obviously they're willing to do literally anything. Oh yeah, another person that was actually on that survey. Get this. Bob Ross. Fucking, because it had, like, in the movies and TV section, one of the shows it said was The Joy of Painting. So I'm like, Because on the one hand, it's like, what the fuck? Why would you put Bob Ross in Fortnite? But on the other hand, Bob Ross was a veteran. He had combat experience. Gus. Yeah, you would want Gus. The guy who's never watched the show. But obsesses over Gus Fring. Roll up Jesse Pickman right now. This is your Demander-in-Chief speaking. We demand to be found. Commander-in-Chief is a good line. Good bit, King. Good bit. They should put Gus him and have an emote where he's talking like in the commercial. They should put Walter in and have an emote where he does the funny fall over gif. And then, like, whenever you do it, it puts, like, a different meme caption on it. Like, sometimes it'll say, like, metalheads when I put magnets in their yard and shit like that. I'm not going to watch The Walking Dead. Does anybody know if there's a cousin out here? I don't remember. I forgot. Should have Davy Jones to Fortnite. Davy Jonesy. Oh my god, they actually should do Davy Jonesy. That'd be fantastic. Like, not even just like as a reference to like Pirates of the Caribbean Davy Jones, just like they should have like a pirate Jonesy and call him Davy Jonesy. Okay, there isn't. Yeah, because I remembered that Nick was the cousin here, but I was like, Nick wouldn't be here because he was already in the other one. There aren't any other cousins here. Tim Sweeney, please make Jesse Pinkman skin in Fortnite. So, what's your Twitter display name again? Is it like Jesse Pinkman Signolo female? Some shit. I read it and it knocked me out the other day. Pretty good. Unless they pulled a Make a Star 8 and forgot to remove him like they did Kuro. Yeah, I noticed that. We're gonna get Mag here. Mag's cool. I like Mag. Mag enjoyers. Magfest. I've heard the word mag lately. Peruvian record label that put out a lot of good shit in the 80s and 70s. Ooh, a keynote moment. It's mag. The E in digital, yes. Wow. 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 That sucks that the king doesn't have a new voice line in this game. He just uses the same, Yeah, you can still see her. But the king doesn't have a new noise. He still goes like, wow, and it's so beautiful, wow! They should put Jack from Jack in the Box in Fortnite so I can order a triple bacon cheesy Jack in Fortnite. I think Jack would, like the Jack in the Box mascot, would actually be a pretty good skin. Like, that'd be a good crossover, legitimately. That'd be funny. Yeah, Misa is. Good for her. Oh my god, why am I running out of time? What the fuck? I didn't even notice that. I must have been fucking around at some point. What the hell? Earthbound no more. What the fuck? Katamari quirky RPG reference? Earthbound is so quirky. I saw a post the other day that was like, quirky RPG game starter pack or something. It was just listing a bunch of things that people said that they were sick of seeing in like Earthbound inspired RPGs. But I was like, I don't know, I felt like the post was just kind of stupid because it's like everything that they were pointing out was like, man, I feel like you'd be able to see this a mile away and not be disappointed by it. Because you would notice, like, all the fucking red flags of it being kind of fucking shitty. Anyway. Because it's like, it also just kind of felt like it kind of felt like things that I don't think I've really even seen in, like, that sort of game all that much. It was more so just, like, I don't know, the idea of what you would imagine somebody making an amateur, like, Earthbound inspired, quirky but dark RPG would do. Is there another cousin out here? Did I completely miss them? Or already get them and just completely forget? I thought it was like Ace. Slip, somebody. You got him? Okay, I didn't even remember. They should add Joel Schneider, yeah. Females DNI. So we should do another quote. I want to see what they get, because there's some pretty funny ones in there now. Yeah, they have a... Actually, let me see what the exact timing on those is. Let me check. Quotes. Settings. 20-second cooldown on quotes, so they don't get spam. Here, I'll ask this. Should I drop it to 10 seconds? Yes or no? So yes. Oh yeah, that's the number 0 one, because it just starts out with like one that's at 0 for some reason. There you go. Should have a lower cooldown now. I don't know if it'll immediately take effect. I'm not sure how quick this thing is, but the Chrome bookmark to the picture of John Cena with the huge pack of Tic Tacs. Oh yeah, the Ellen Mint flavor. Also, you like how the Katamari is mostly made of, like, giant fucking earth pieces of land buildings that are now bigger than a black hole. See, how many of these are there? So I just got the candy present. King Mask. Yeah, there's 11 quotes. I wish there was so much less, like a lot less of a chance of repeats like that. Goggles. I think the bot's trying to say this stream's some ass. It might be. Doing the Davy Jones one again? God damn it. Alright, we got Ass. We got Havana. Macho. Got Lucha. We got Mag. Alright, who should I play as? Because I'm leaning towards Mag again. Because I like Mag. But, I don't know. I like that little detail of him, like, cricking his neck, like, shit. That animation is so funny. So the French go like, I gotta play as somebody from that stage. Otherwise I would play as like one of them. Because that's my self-imposed rule. There's Mac. Mag with the bikini. Nah. Mag with the guitar. Yeah, because I'll put the guitar on her because Snazzy wanted me to put the guitar on last time, but I didn't have it. Alright, the last Robo King level. This one has a weird puzzle to it, actually, too. Quick, stamp this memory and return to sender. Do you all make that? Is that, like, us? No, 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 no. The nays have it. We are not replaceable, substitutable, imitable. Oh, the ugly. This is how Mag sees us. A stuffed fish, the paper tiger, a collectible. Yuck, take it away, or better roll it away. Start from the endy bits and it should all fit. What great ideas the real king has, yes. The restoration and recycling day, all in one. So this is the king telling you, go take Robo King apart. Utter waste of space is what we call it. We'll hold it down. You hurry and clean it up. Inside should be the reactor core to move the bot. The way-in seems to be locked up tight. We spy a heart. Broken part. Roll that up and maybe the doors will open. So roll up its broken heart, the poor thing. Cruel, cruel Mag. We can spare 1 minute, not a moment longer. well, you will be happy to find something out. Also, hang on. I need to restart this because there's a method to this. Remember when Columbo had 2 different dialogue boxes for the stage? See? If you do that a little bit first, you get more stuff when you do that. And you can kind of just hop over here. Watch out for the tortoise in the hair. Grab the present. Oops. Jesus. I'm really fucking this up. Don't you lose it. Okay. Columbo's sitting on a thing there. Vacuum. Yarn from our stash. No, it's Columbo. How disappointing. So, there's I mentioned like kind of there's a puzzle in this stage. And what that is there's 2 cousins. It's Columbo and Moo. And Moo, for whatever reason, you have to roll up a certain, like, series of objects on this stage to be able to get him. I don't know why, but it's kind of neat. And so basically, whenever you roll up one of them, another one of them drops down and you have to go find it, grab it. I don't remember exactly what they are, so I might redo it just so I can, show that. But, I'm pretty sure that screwdriver I grabbed, the blue one, was the first one, I think. Could be wrong. So something I've never really understood about this stage is it counts all the different parts of Robo King as Cosmos. It has both of the Smitty cousins. That's true. The blue toothbrush. Yeah, it has the blue toothbrush from the Rat movie too. So yeah, it's just kind of like go around, grab all the bits and pieces that make him up. Okay, yeah, the Hanuwa doll. And then there should be another thing somewhere. That drop down. Fluff. I don't know why they just don't call it just a dandelion, but okay. Let's see. Probably something over here, or over here maybe? Oh, yep, over here. It's like a Geta. Something else should drop down now. It is a recorder. Oop. Then that plaque. And then back here should be Moo. There he is. And I think they're all like attached to, I don't know, something. Some like balloons. And actually, you can see here, the king is watching you from the inside of this weird tube thing that I think is actually supposed to look like the inside of the king's headdress. And the thing that you're rolling on, if you haven't noticed, is a Robo King action figure box, which I wish was a real thing. Love to have a Robo King action figure. Also, as soon as you roll up the core there, the level ends. Oh yeah, there's a present up there. You can grab, if you can grab that sandcastle. Yeah, there it is. Beautiful. They show up after grabbing the final heart. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize you had said that. Blue toothbrush. Ham melon head. The Bluth brush. Oh. It's such a hard time with this, because I thought you had to roll up all the Robo King's parts first. Oh, Jesus. That would be rough. And so, Seth, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm drinking a Mountain Dew Voltage. Trying that out. Pretty good. Big fan. Good flavor. $120, baby. Oh, there's the little buddy. Well, there's 3 presents on this stage, right? Forgot it wasn't just those 2. There's Columbo. And there's Moo. 2 of the coolest cousins. 2 of the coolest guys around. The guys in town. Just hanging around. That fire truck is doing flip. He's been so long asleep that his cup of dreams is full and oops, spilling over. Visions of then and now, and forever and ever. Fabulous, what? A royal romantic Strasse. Cosmic confetti for the carnival of carnivals. Just scenes and like screen caps from the old games. Starring the king of all cosmos, the queen, the prince, La La La, Nick, Ace, Johnson, Velvet, Fujio, Havana, Peso, Shikao, Odeko, Honey, Marnie, Kuro, Fumin, June, Ichigo, Marcy, Columbo. Mighty is the king, mighty as dreams. Patience the new pink, the end is the start. So one more for the roll, and then peace forever. But you see June in this scenes, yet can't get her until the final level, yeah. Her and Slipper, the final 2. But yeah, that Robo King one is one of the 3 original levels in this game. And at least the 3 original levels are all pretty fun. I like them all. Alright, here's a big decision. Do I play as Columbo, or do I play as Moo? 2 of my top favorites. Dango gets cut off before he appears. Yeah, give Columbo a play. The Scepter. I forgot his belt is like this little heart. It's like made of felt. So this is Bikini. Turn him into a crow, sure. And a pirate. Bikini looks like it's made of pepperoni. Yeah, it did. Oh, our bad. We're so larger than life, yes. The drift of our dreams, squishing the ending. See, everyone who lived on coffee for this game? No, because our dreams blotted out their names. But every oopsie is an opportunity in a hat. Think what Katamari our grand dreams will make. The greatest, prettiest, most D Katamari ever. The jewels of existence, just there to roll. Joy, also the cosmos will blow up otherwise. See, it's a win-win situation. Let's drink. Seeing this cutscene again is weird because there's a few references to older games I didn't know about because I never played those games when I played through this one. Oh. Yeah. I wonder, like, exactly how many things are in that cutscene. If you can even really make out most of them. Most of this level is lagging. This is one of the other levels where Prince Hop is essential, because otherwise you will not be able to complete it. Because you just gotta jump, just ram through all these bubbles, because size doesn't matter when it comes to rolling these things up. You just need 300 of them, and no matter what size you are, you can roll up anything you see here. Which is very good. It was also tough to 100% complete in just this normal mode. But it is not very hard to get the 300, as long as you just kind of jump and strafe around in circles, as you can see. And eventually, the bigger dream bubbles that are up above do float down and kind of fill in the empty space that the smaller one, that you picking up the smaller ones leaves. Also, you can see that you have barely any time for this level. Because, to be fair, it is super simple. That also means that you probably miss most of the extra stuff, like the presents and the cousins. I mean, it's just grabbed June basically on accident. I didn't even know she was over there. Maybe I can get Slip or somebody. Oh, Slip was up there. Saw him. Don't know if I'll be able to get him, though. I also think I saw a present, but don't know if we'll get that either. I at least want to get Slip. There we go. I'll cover it down. Head to Eternal for some... Yeah. Yeah, it is a super weird level, but it is cool. It's a cool idea. Because, you know, King's been asleep the whole game. Might as well have something to do with dreams. Head to Eternal all but one present. Second time head to Eternal, Slip and a present. I don't think I got either of the presents. Maybe I did. Treasure Dream. Please, have Philistine. What next? Tag it and make it microwavable. So our dreams were full of games. This is games. That's a 1 on 20. A mathematical miracle. That's mathematical. We need a clothes brush. Oh, it's June. You make a nice lint. Is that gum stuck to Slip? Same difference, really. Stately creak of the gates of eternity, now open for business. To dreams. The dream goes on if you want to come back. And here is the lamest ending minigame in the series. I don't really even know what this is supposed to be. Because it's not challenging. Just in time for the ending. Aren't you forgetting something? Yes, you are, because someone can't jump. Columbo is low on jump power this time. What could you hop over with those junior jumps? So now, Columbo, you go practice for your jumps during the ending. So you just bounce on this cloud and grab things in the air. That's it. Nothing else. Just don't fall off the cloud. That's all you gotta do. Yeah, the music is very good. Music for the endings is always great. I don't know what I'm doing up here. But yeah, the cloud just, like, as soon as it gets bigger like that, it just makes it basically, like, impossible to lose, really. Honestly, I feel like this would have been better if they tried to make sort of like an Arkanoid sort of clone. Or like breaking block, like bricks or something. It might be a reference to the royal jump thing from the beginning. Oh yeah, it definitely is. It's just like, it's just kind of weird. Like not really much of anything. Kind of go up and down. That's about it. It just looks weird. Like, I don't get what the bricks on the side are meant to be. Like, it kind of looks like a face. Like, maybe it's supposed to be the king's head. I don't know. I love king's head with brown bricks. It could be a house. I don't know. It looks like it's kind of supposed to be a face, because it looks like that's like a nose and a forehead. Just got a rock there. Turned them all on. Ain't that something? Oh yeah, and I think that if you turn all of those on, it just makes it so that you can't fall anymore. Which is nice, I guess. That's it, I guess. He's into it. I agree, so royal levitation. Did you leap, become a heavenly body? Yes, among the stars, practically astral. So you can turn on the star power if you try. Go shine up your Katamari mate, yes. Yes. Yeah, this game has a mini game collection, which is neat. Where if you complete the other modes, like play through each level in Katamari Forever mode, Katamari Drive mode, Eternal mode, and Classic mode, you can unlock other games, ending mini games, specifically Beautiful and Beautiful's hard version, which I don't like that one. And also the We Love ending credits minigame. But once again, not Me and My, which is a really cool one. Which sucks that it didn't get any kind of representation here. That weird little ending game is yours too. We have a manicure in town. Yeah. Movies, mini games. Yeah, you get these little cartridges that look like Famicom cartridges. You can see your cousin sitting on the couch there. Drive gets you both beautiful versions, but Eternal gives you nothing. Yeah, Eternal is probably just the trophy. Hey, you also get high scores to look at there, which is cool. Ugh. Alright, so that's that with this game. There isn't really much else that I could show off. The only thing I could even think of, maybe, would be the different modes, but I really don't feel like doing that, because Drive mode is basically just the racetrack level, but play it on every stage. Eternal, you don't have a time limit. In Classic, get rid of Prince Jump and the power-ups. That's about all. And then, oh yeah, once you do complete the game, though, you can use any of the 4 visual filters. So you can use the normal one that has, the colored pencil look to it, the comic book one, the wood one, and the one that's supposed to look like just the game normally. Which still doesn't really, because it's got, different shadows, but it's whatever, it looks fine. I'm just nitpicky with that, because I'm a boomer. Nothing on Discord. New Janaj hand image. When you Jeff your Bezos actual Katamari drive. Yeah, it just makes you go faster instead of auto moving it. Yeah, race drive makes you just kind of go all fucking over the place. Alright, so I'm going to go to BRB screen while I go and set up my PS2 so we can do this. I think this will be the only extra thing we do today. Because I didn't expect the ending of that game to be a full 2.5 hours. I thought it was going to be 1 hour. So we're just going to do this. It's going to be a shorter stream, end early tonight. Because it's only 9 right now, because I didn't want this one to go all that long. Because if it was only like an hour or so, I would have thrown in like Donut County or something. But I'll probably just end up doing Donut County same day that I end up doing Wonderful Under the World, since they're both PC. So might as well, right? Also, Snazzy, let me know if you do want to do anything with Wonderful Under the World. And when we should do that, because we have this last week. If you can, that is. Alright. Going to BRB. And I'll just play some music. 29th or after? Gotcha. I'd say maybe then... Maybe like Thursday or Friday. Maybe Friday. Play at... No, I'm playing something that I have on iTunes. I don't have Ass Monkey. It's always Ass Monkey. One of these days I'll do it. One of these days I'll do it. Here, play the soundtrack for fucking Katamari and More. How about that? And get it on iTunes. God damn it. I'm setting up my PlayStation 2. I'm not listening to you people. Alright. Thanks, John's room. Classic John. Alright, so since my PS2 capture is a little odd, okay, can't see anything. It loves giving you guys the fucking taking a fat huff of every femoid quote from Jackie, huh? Let me try to get this set up. Because OBS is not the biggest fan of this stuff. Okay. So there is a chance that this could just like royally fuck up and play some like horrendous noise as soon as the game starts. So I'm gonna go to the browser. Oh, that has the wrong controller. Go to the browser, and we'll find out if it does that. If it does do it, I'm gonna have to do a little troubleshooting while we're on. That is just the issue with the OSSC not really handshaking all that well with my Elgato card. So, what can you really do? Works great when it does work. Oh yeah, that quote, Joel had me add that one. I was surprised to find out that it is actual Eminem lyrics, but then I wasn't really that surprised either when I found out. Alright. Let's see if this plays terrible noises. Oh? Yo, it's good. We're good. Just in time, Snazzy, and it worked perfect the first time. I'm just gonna fuck with this audio real quick. That should be good. Here's Pac-Man World Rally. I don't know if those black bars in the side are because this is a pre-rendered cutscene or not. We'll find out when we get to the menu. This game's weird. It's one of the very few kart racer games that I've seen that actually make you unlock some power-ups. Like, you have to specifically, like, use the, like, Pac-Man, that thing, where it turns every other racer into a blue ghost, and you have to, like, eat them. And you have to do that, like, 10 times in, like, each cup, and, like, every time you do that, it unlocks a different power-up, so there's some power-ups you just can't get unless you, like, specifically try to grind that out. It's weird. And, like, I think one of them is just a direct upgrade to one of the existing power-ups. Like, what's essentially the green shell just turns into, like, a black version of that does, like, more, I don't know, damage, quote-unquote. I don't know. It's weird. Strange game. Okay, yeah, I gotta edit this, thing here. Yeah, there's, I don't get why Pac-Man, because yeah, look, Pac-Man looks fine there, but the ghosts look like they were drawn in Flash. It's weird, for sure. I'm just waiting until it isn't like a black screen so that I can actually like crop this. Okay, thank you. Sorry, this will take a little bit of troubleshooting. Here, you can get some samples of the gameplay here. I don't know why the OSSE always seems to do this. What the fuck? Oh, right. There we go. I don't know why the OSSE always, like, seems to love doing this, where almost every time I stream some, I, like, plug it in and, like, use it for a stream. It just kind of decides that, it doesn't really feel like using the exact same, like, screen size as it did last time. So I gotta go back and edit it, because I don't really have anything that, in my, like, sort of AV pipeline, I guess you could say, that would, regulate its aspect ratio or size. Alright, that looks good. Let's go. Race. One player. Circuit mode. We'll do easy mode because I don't really wanna. I wanna win this. I don't really wanna have to try it. Here's the prince. Among some other characters, this one is Fygar from Dig Dug, and this one is Puka from Dig Dug. But you have to play. You have to beat normal mode and hard mode in the circuits. But I haven't bothered to do that because I just bought this game, like a physical copy of it, and the only thing I really needed was the prince, so... Yeah, we got all your favorite characters, like Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Junior Pac-Man, Blinky. Also, notice how different the renders are from the actual character model. Inky, Pinky, Clyde, Talkman, Spooky, and Irwin. Everyone loves Irwin. I don't know who this motherfucker is. I think he's from Pac-Man World 3, and I think that I heard that he was designed by fucking Don Bluth, which is weird. Because this doesn't look like a Pac-Man character. This is a creepy guy. I don't know. There's also the Pac Devil. He's exclusive to this game. He's never shown up in anything else ever. He just exists here. But we're playing as the prince, who for some reason doesn't have a car. He just has 4 Katamaris and a steering wheel. He just floats in the middle. And also he has exhaust pipes on his head. And he jumps like that. Signed by Don Cheadle. I can say I do like that jump, it's fun. Actually, did I pick the first cup? I did. Oh, well, we'll play, like, a bit of it. I don't know if we'll play through every cup, but, no. But yeah, the prince is really funny in this game because just look at him, he's just floating. So yeah, this game has, you can see that it's got pellets. So the pellets go up into the, like, top right thing up there. And if you fill it up, you can use the Pac-Man super mode, where you turn into, like, a robot Pac-Man and you can eat other people when they turn into ghosts. And also power-ups there. So there's a lot of things going on here. So you see that little green bar that's next to my, like, item thing? Every time that you grind, like, but, like, do, like, drift, you can see it go up, and now I have a little angel down there. That means that I can activate that by pressing circle, and it just blocks incoming items. But there's really no way to react to them unless you, like, have a sixth sense. So I don't really know why it's there. Also, that green guy I had is like a green shell. Box I had is like a fake item box. This guy is like, I don't know, a turret you can place down that freezes people. And the cherries I have, you might have seen me grab a cherry button, like press a cherry button. That activates, so each fruit has a button on the tracks. Sometimes tracks will have multiple fruits. But when you press the button, it makes it so that the fruit will now spawn on the track. And if you grab it, you can access a shortcut. So for this one, you grab cherries, and you're able to grab the cherry, go through the cherry shortcut. And the cherry shortcut is this. So rather than having to go through that whole turn, you can just completely skip that and just go straight ahead to the ending. Here's what the angel looks like. It just gives you a shield for a bit. And just blocked that, I guess. Didn't block that. And here, I'll go Pac-Man mode. Just tap triangle. And yep, there. You can just run into people, they turn into blue ghosts on unicycles. You have a few seconds to do that, and that's about it. The prince is the car, pretty much. Especially since Katamari crossovers in other games aren't very common, yeah. What a goober. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this, like, cherry cup, and then I'll do the rally cup, because what that one is it's just it's every track in the game, but just one lap on each. And also maybe do, like, the time trial or something on the Katamari course first. Because that track actually has a unique rendition of Katamari on the Rocks, for some reason. Like, the instrumental is the same, I think, but the vocals are different. Oh yeah, you also have to press a button to even make the pack dots, like, pellets appear. Because otherwise, if you don't do that, you're just not gonna even be able to charge up the Pac-Man move. There's the watermelon button. I have now activated watermelon. Oh. Oh yeah, if you aren't going very fast, the character will, like, turn around and look at you and be like, hey, come on, pal, come on, let's go. Like, what are you doing? Wasting my time. Also, something you might notice is that the, oh my god, my item thing is broken. Well, that jump I just did was the, fucking watermelon shortcut. Something you might notice is the green bomb and blue bomb and red bomb power-ups. You can see that little thing back there. They don't even kind of look like that in game. They don't even have pupils. This game is kind of a fucking mess, but I have a feeling it would probably be pretty fun with friends. See how ridiculously dumb it is. And I think that this game is on, or I don't even think, I know it is. It's also on a GameCube. So Katamari had representation on Nintendo consoles for a while, technically. Let's get a ghost. Oh. Missed the ghost. So that Pac-Man move where you just turn into like a robot Pac-Man car. It's kind of like the star power thing in like the Sonic All-Stars racing game. But everybody turns into Pac-Man. Let him go. I just really want to know, like, what the design decision was to put the prince in a car that doesn't exist. Like, I would have assumed that, like, I don't know, maybe they would have put him in, like, I don't know, something Japanese. Like a little small Japanese object, like an onigiri or something, I don't fucking know. Or maybe like like a half dome, like Katamari, like a Katamari cut in half with him just like sitting in it, like with a chair. I don't know, something. Just having 4 of them there while he floats in the air is really weird. Or shit, even just have him like running, like rolling it. That would have been interesting if they still had like the tailpipes on his head. Sega All-Stars Racing Transform Streamline. That's a good idea. Katamari with Katamari wheels, that would have been good. Also, some of the music in this game is pretty good. Like, this one's good. Just like kind of a saxophone jazzy remix of the Pac-Man theme. Here's a cherry shortcut. The green boxes give you 3 power-ups, and pretty sure blue boxes just give you 1. I think you might be able to like stack up to 2 power-ups if you just get them from blue boxes, whereas you can get, 3 at a time if you grab the green ones. In 2014, on my old tablet, I found another Pac-Man racing game on the Android store. Yeah, that was, I tried to play that last year, if you remember that, on the mobile game stream. And it did not work on the emulator I was using. That game was not built for newer Android devices. Part of this music sounds like something from the YTP Sexer. The YTP Sexer. I don't know what YTP Sexer is. Also, if people run into you while you have a power-up trailing you, they just, like, die. gonna get all of these guys. Watch. Yeah, you can see them how they just turn into like blue ghosts on unicycles. It's kind of funny. The deer also look really funny. Something else weird is that you can see all of the power-ups that you don't even have because you have to unlock them in the like rotation. Timestamped at the music. Yeah, I can see that actually, yeah. Oh, watch out, Pac-Man, he left a bomb. Pac-Man died. Yeah, I think I tried it. Is it the one that has like the only level in it seems to be like a sort of like an untextured like test world where it's just like a bunch of the objects from like tutorials and stuff, like little shape objects. Yeah, I've tried that. It was surprisingly competent. I think that on Nico Nico Video, I think that the guy that made it still like has somewhat active development stuff on it. Like just little videos that he has about developing it. They're in Japanese, but look at that spider. This level's kind of cool. I like it. It's also yet another just stylistic remix of a Pac-Man theme. Yes, they have brat ghosts. Back there was a Pacula's coffin. Pretty sure that's what he's called. If he isn't, I'm disappointed. Use the grape gate. Hope you consider that. Yeah, I hope it keeps going. Like, he keeps going with it, because it definitely seems promising. Not reading that. I see what you wrote. I'm not reading it. Here's Pacula. No, he's still not come out yet. What the? Oh, what? I guess that button also activates your shield and not just circle. Good. Right trigger. Jeff Bezos DM'd you a picture of him code sitting and was like, one person, please don't. I'd show everyone. You're like, guys, you will not believe this. Jeff Bezos himself sent me this. I'd sell it to like a really scummy news organization so that they get sued and shut down. Like how that one like fucking media conglomerate bullshit company got shut down because they wouldn't take down like Hulk Hogan's sex tape or whatever. But there he is. What's happening in this fucking chat? The usual. the pins. You're back just in time to see the prince's win animation. When he wins the race. Here's a question. Which song do you guys think is better? Win the Race or Robotnik Rock? Personally, I love Win the Race, but I do think I enjoy Robotnik Rock a bit more. He's so happy. Just ain't right. That just ain't right. Bum, 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 bum. Quick race. Easy. Alright, we gotta go to the King's Course. The name of the stage is real great. Just the King's Course. With K. Here's the funny song. There's a PNG of the king. This stage is so fucking goofy. You like that? If you're sitting there in front, you just get immediately run over by Katamari. So this stage is like Baby Park. It has 5 things because it's so short. Also, it also has a shortcut here to make it even shorter than it is normally. I need to see what the fuck those things are actually. Hang on. Let's take a quick look at some of this here. I don't know. Is this a brake? Yeah, square is the brakes. There's the castle. Oh, just got run over. Some trash. Peacock tire. Some hot dogs. Some more trash. Guitar. Yeah. I think that's a lollipop or a stop sign. What are these things? They're robots? Weird. Yeah, it's just weird robots. Are they moving? They're not moving. Yeah. Stage is very weird. Skybox is neat. It's like the textures are like almost right, but not exactly, you know? Yeah, nothing's gonna stop Pac-Man robot. Tell you what. Excuse me. Who told you couldn't be a ghost? It's a helicopter. And the state, there's some pineapples that I missed. And that's the like little radio station from the racetrack level. That's neat. The duck on some rocks. Oh yeah, that's what the prince looks like when he loses. I was still 5th? How did... I was 5th. How? I would have only assumed that I was like fucking 8th. Alright. Since I already have it unlocked, we'll do the Rally Cup. I'll have to play through all... The thing with this is the Rally Cup is since it's only one lap of each stage and it's a PS2 game, we have to go through the whole loading sequence every lap. It really speaks to the AI. Yeah. For real. Jesus. It's quite the boost. Some Pac Samurais or statues over there, I just noticed. Oh yeah, if you get hit by like the shockwave of that bell, you get knocked out like that, yeah. Also, I love how everybody's like map icons down there just kind of look like weird MS Paint renditions of the characters. Meanwhile, like, Erwin, since he's like way more detailed than anything else in this game, he has like an actual like almost render of his face, it looks like. It's also funny that every time you go onto a stage, it just says final lap immediately. But yeah, Jen, when you said that this level was really ominous, it is. It's kind of weird. Sure is the games. Yeah, that right. It's also funny because this entire circuit, since you only do one lap of each stage, it makes fruits completely useless. Because fruits are only usable at least on the second lap. Like, you can't use them on the first lap because you need to actually hit the button to get them first, and by the time that you actually hit the button and get a fruit, you've already gone past the shortcut. So, this is literally just do the lap for the first time for the whole game. Other than that, though, like, the controls aren't bad. Like, fucking... whatever this is, drifting. Drifting feels pretty alright. Like, it feels pretty like Mario Kart-esque, which, honestly, in my opinion, is the best possible. I feel like a lot of people would agree with that. Be a playable Hoop Snake? Somebody should make a racing game where you can play as a Hoop Snake. YTP Sex or level. So Rally is like Mario Mountain from Mario Kart 8. Kind of. It's like each stage is just one lap through the stage. Or each lap is its own stage. Well, basically. Which makes it very slow. Because we haven't even finished the first 4 laps. What if sex was real? I can't even imagine that. I think a marathon mode in Mario Kart would be fun. Yeah, it would be. Like, if it was done on something that was able to have, like, really short loading times, or, like... Shit, somebody should do something like that on the PS5, actually. like make use of like the insanely slashed load times and just do like a fucking Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart thing, where like at the end of each lap, you literally like a portal opens up and you just drive through it to the next stage, rather than having to like go through a loading screen and be like, okay, hang on a second, we gotta load the next area. So it's like, you know, just have every stage in the game kind of fit together into like a seamless race. I think that'd be a really, really cool mode. But I honestly doubt that anybody's going to be doing that. Because nobody seems to make that great of kart racers other than Nintendo. Like, I will say that, what is it? Fucking, Crash Team Racing, Nitro Fueled is pretty good. But the fact that it only runs at 30 FPS on a fucking PS4, and they don't seem to be planning any sort of PS5 upgrade to boost it up to 60, really doesn't make me want to play it ever. Because racing games should not be at 30 FPS. It kinda sucks. Really badly. Now we're at least going to go into courses that you guys haven't seen yet. Oh, I don't know why I just thought of this. I think because I just like glanced over at the Twitch window I have up, like to monitor, like because it has better light. It actually has like the real chat moderation tools and shit. Because like for whatever reason can't ban like bots from chat on OBS or anything. But I don't know who, like, if anybody's like lurking on the stream or anything, but because I had mentioned it before, if you aren't following, it would be great if you did, because I am, from what Twitch tells me, I have 50 followers, but then I look at like the actual page where it like gives me the road to like affiliate thing, and it says I have 49. So if you aren't following, then help me if you did. I'm pretty sure everybody here that is just already in chat anyway then, so it do not matter. But once I do get that last one, I probably will be able to head on to affiliate. Don't unfollow. I know a rough estimate of where you live. Don't fucking cap a me. Don't cap a Mikey me. My goodness. Oh. Thank you, Neff. Thank you. I didn't realize you weren't following. Just because you've been here for each of the streams. How are you getting notified for them? Because you've been here for all of them. That's why I assumed you already were following. I just, like, didn't remember the notification thing. I like that guy. I like that snow monster, man. That whale's good too. What was that sound? That was kind of creepy. Oh, this one has racist depictions of native people. That's always cool, right? Let's see people in like big masks and grass skirts jumping around with spears. Rough estimate for when you stream, just keep checking it. Oh, that's fair. I am predictable with these, at least. At least, like, time-wise, usually. Day-wise, not so much. I want to have a schedule, but whether I'm feeling a stream varies very much from day to day. Here's the Sea of Thieves map, because everything with pirates is Sea of Thieves now. Glad we're on the same page now. Race flavor. Wrong, there's no flavor. I want Sea of Thieves. I want Rareware Cart, where they just have all of the IPs that they still have the rights to. So, like, it wouldn't be able to do, like, Donkey Kong or, like, Diddy Kong or anything, sadly. But they could have, like, Banjo and, like, Grunty, Flameheart, who plays the Pirate Lord. Looking cameo. Maybe, Mr. Pants. Who else could they put in there? Jet Force Gemini. Oh, they need to put in, like, Cedos from Viva Pinata. Professor Pester. God, I'd pay a lot of money for that. That'd actually be really funny. Hi, Frog. I didn't let the cutscene play. Whoops. It's like wild wetlands or something. There's big mosquitoes in this one. Kind of creepy. There they were. Wrong. I love the animals in this game because they all just have the Pac-Man eyes. Wait a second. Hang on a second. I gotta go back around and look at that. Hang on. Is that a fucking... Look at that dude. It's like old man country Pac-Man with a big bottle of whiskey. Some moonshine or something. No giant ants. True. Hopefully this doesn't fuck me. Okay, yeah, no, I'm fine. I can lose 10 points. That's fine. Here's Talkman's Factor. God. Bumping into people is actually like something you don't want to do in this game at all, because bumping into somebody from behind actually just shoots them forward, like way ahead of you. It's a little ridiculous. Also, very tight tracks on this game are kind of insane. I like these robots, though, and the sound they make as they drive around. Also, something I noticed about the snowman power-up that I like is as you drive with him, like, trailing behind you, the bottom snowball spins. It's a neat little detail. Here's the fun house. The clown guy. This is the track that I think takes the most advantage of the whole, like, fruit shortcut thing. Because there's like 3 or 4 different ways that you can go on this track. It's a little crazy. Because if you have grapes, you can jump into a different portal than this one, and it brings you to a different area that's like a little easier to navigate. And then like from there you get to like the next area after this a little faster or something, or you go to a different area. And then this area splits off into 2 ends, and then in those 2, there's like, if you have the right fruit, you can like take an extra shortcut that'll take you to another extra route. It's crazy. Sadly, we won't be able to actually like check any of that out in the rally cup, but whatever. Still a wild stage. Also, apparently your character just will not do anything other than, like, be super mad that they get anything lower than first. Like, they are just not happy with anything lower than number 1. Just can't take it. Prince's daddy issues. There's some social commentary in there, yeah. This is another pretty alright stage. It's got some tight turns that kind of trick you the first time you play it. Where it's like, oh yeah, I could totally like do a drift across that. No, you can't. Like this part right here. If you try to drift that, you're flying off the edge. And that part right, you don't want to drift that. This is safe though. Here's a dragon. Cool dragon. Here's a Pac-Man wizard. I don't know why he's shooting magic at us, but jump up here, go through his potion. I think that just like a random sound effect from the next stage just plays on that loading screen every time. Oh, here's a Galaga level. One of the unlockable power-ups, I think, is actually the boss Galaga, which is neat. King's Course on a Rally Cup is also funny because it's just one lap of like, it's like, imagine playing through Mario Kart and you play on Baby Park, but you win it in one lap. It's that. Just the alien zone. You're right, Snazzy, it should. The PNG of the king just completely unmoving as it always kills me. I wish it was the pose where he's like... out of my way, Pinky. And that's that stage done. Kinda wish they had done some more stuff with that level, but it's kinda neat as is. Especially because playing it on Rally Cup doesn't even let you get past the fucking ducks part. This final stage, though, is pretty neat. It's a little convoluted and confusing. Maybe cousin... Yeah, that'd be nice. Anything, really. But this stage is kind of neat. It's like, versus Pac-Man, which was a real thing. Pretty sure. I could be just completely pulling that out of my ass, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. But it's kind of neat concept for a stage. It's just like you're playing in a Pac-Man match that a Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man are in. Also, I like the game claiming I'm in second, even though I definitely am not. Because apparently Blinky glitched out of the map. Oh, you can see him down in the map, down at the bottom there. You see that? I guess he's the winner. I'm kind of wondering if it's going to count him as having already finished before me. Or if I'm going to just go into first place as soon as I pass him. Kind of hoping it's that. But it'd be funny if he already won and his time is like a few seconds. Well, yeah, he started moving as soon as I got into range. 54 seconds. Alright, Blinky, you win that one. Fair and square, I guess. I do like this kind of surf rock Pac-Man theme. God, Irwin's so fucking weird. Thanks, Smart Bomb Interactive. Chris Johnson, Clark Stacy, Jeff Amiss, Clark Stacy, Chris Johnson, Jeff Jello Robinson, Bruce Johnson, Peter Dalton, Shane Smith, Greg Roth, Dak Babcock, Wayne Healy, Darren Healy, the Healy Bros, John Tran, alternate dimension John Tran, Scott Ligon, Nathan Riddle, T.L. Shelton, Lars. Oh my god, I thought that said Lars Comstock. That's Comstock. Never mind. Tommy Tallarico did the sound design for this? What the fuck? I guess that's why it's good. Dweezil Zappa is part of this? What the huh? Dweezil Zappa is one of Frank Zappa's sons. What the fuck did he do with this? Tommy Tallarico, I can understand. He did like the soundtrack for Earthworm Jim and shit. Dweezil Zappa, what the fuck? Check Discord. Well, I already failed that, Snazzy. It was this image. Don't let Blinky win. I guess I'm gonna have to look up what the hell Dweezil Zappa had to do with this game. Also, do you guys like how there's no music with these credits? I'm a fan of that. There's no music because you let Blinky win. You're right. God, those fucking drawings are so weird. Fucking strange ass game. Alright. That'll be it from me today. Tomorrow could be anything. I'll do something tomorrow. I don't know. Anyway, though, I'm gonna head off. It's only 10. Short, early stream today. I need to do more of these because it's nice ending at a reasonable hour rather than 2 in the morning. Alright. See you guys later. Next time I do this. Good night, Smithton. Good night, Janaj Alright. End you off with the YTP Sexer music. Just for you. Is Miss Pac-Man standing in her car? She is. What a weirdo. Alright, bye.